Ah, there we go. That's some good music. Alright, hello folks. It is me, the KQ Squirrel Moggington. And we're back for some more Dragon Age. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're back for more Mass Effect. Right. I can remember the name of the game we're playing. Allegedly. Oh well. When last we left our intrepid heroes, they were working on liberating a colony from the dangers of the Geth. And, that means that we've got a lot more Geth to shoot. It's amazing how often we get to do that. It's almost as if that's what the game is about or something. Yeah, there we go. All of the social media is socialed. So I'm just sitting here listening to some Falcom music. I don't have much to do. Soon I will have some stuff to do. Soon we will be playing a video game, but right now, just me and the peaceful tones of Falcom. It's a comfortable tune, though. Still, with any luck, there are a couple of things that can go weird or wrong in this upcoming mission, and hopefully none of them will. I know that this is one of the roughest fights on Insanity, but we don't need to, we're not playing on Insanity. I'm just thinking that I've never played on anything higher than normal. And it feels like I should at some point. But at the same time, you know, I don't have to. Ah, my pawns. They are eaten. That's fine, I've been eating them. I'm not sure what they're for. They're chocolate? Well, okay, they're for being chocolate then. Chocolate doesn't need a reason. Chocolate just has to exist. I'm already out of, pretty much completely out of, like, pre-stream talk, unfortunately. Like, all of my pre-stream conversation was done before anybody got here. What pawn do I get becomes a... I think you mean prawns. I've heard if you've given prawns to a king, they become a queen. Talk about Phantasy Star Online. I have, in fact, been playing Phantasy Star Online. What can I say about Phantasy Star Online in 15 seconds? It's good. Yeah, that's it. It's almost embarrassing that I still have, like, muscle memory for the optimal way to fire a gun in Phantasy Star Online. Well, I guess to do any attack that isn't a tech. I've never used a technique in Phantasy Star Online. I've never used, like, a mage build, so to speak. Anyway, let's get back in there. I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I'll, have a look at that. I can't think why I would, really. But... when last we left our heroes, they were busy doing trick jumps in the Mako. And also incidentally trying to save a space colony. But mostly the Mako thing. That's primarily what we were doing.
Let's go!
Alright. Right, we got Garrison Tully. And I can't remember if we checked over here. I think there's like one single box way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere over here. I could be wrong about this. I am in fact wrong about this. Maybe I'll play some Phantasy Star Online, like, I don't know, over the weekend, on Monday. Probably not over the weekend, because I already know what I want to be playing on the weekend. But, still got my shotgun. Whoops, that's the... Okay. My grenades work. Yeah, now I don't remember what buttons do what anymore.
That's the last of them.
I last played this game last night and I've already forgotten everything. Right, we just bullied the tank in here. Yeah, I'm trying not to think too hard about it, because, like... if I do that, I will end up trying to use the PSO muscle memory, and it will fuck me over. Enormously. Can't go that way. Shit. I've forgotten where to go already. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's a pit or something. Yeah, there's a little ledge you have to drop off somewhere around here. And I forget where it is. But you gotta... here it is.
This looks like a one-way drop, Commander.
Whee! Oh. You guys coming? No? Alright, goodbye.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
A few Geth won't stop me.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm very curious about what it says under XO5 on her, outfit.
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
I love that we have interesting where is it and tell me more. And I know that tell me more is going to be the most passive-aggressive shit possible. I'm gonna find out.
I need more information.
No.
I need to know why the Geth
Okay.
are after this Thorian.
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna check. What does it actually say on her, XO5? Where the fish? Oh, Sionji. Okay, well that was enlightening. Clearly this is a case of, we never expected you to be able to zoom in and read this. Let's go ahead and finish off, well no. Take another point of tactical armor for advanced shield boost. And then a couple more points of shock trooper for extra health and all. Garrett gets better at sniper rifles, because of course he does. Is that AI upscaling or the original texture? This is the official, like, BioWare Mass Effect Legendary Edition texture. If BioWare did any AI upscaling, that's on them. Guys! Yeah, good work. Okay. My squad mates help so much, you guys.
Area secured.
Anyway, I haven't downloaded, like, any internet texture packs or anything, so... all these textures are original. I think.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
I love this guy.
Can't you just straighten this thing out?
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Oh, good. Kill someone.
Powering up.
I think my shotgun's in good shape.
All clear.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
Right, because we've got Elizabeth's card.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
So yeah, classic sci-fi story idea number 37 or whatever. Mind control plant spores. And naturally we add the corporate twist.
ExoGenny knew all along what would happen to those people.
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zeus Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
Yep, ExoGenny. They're great people. I don't think we ever see them again after Mass Effect 1.
Take cover!
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
Oh, you want sorry for spiders. We'll have sorry for spiders later, as a treat. Right now, though... Ooh, a glowing orb.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
Yeah, the Geth may have their own religion. Wouldn't that be something? But nah, they're just dumb space robots. It's fine to shoot them. Shoot all Geth all the time. Like these Geth. Alright, barrier. Okay. Orb glows so bright it gives you No Man's Sky flashbacks. I cannot blame you. You know what they say? The future is so bright, you gotta wear shades.
Watch out!
I would prefer you fall over, thank you. And then explode. It's fine, everything we do is ethical. Are we using the war crime rounds? Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm using the war crime rounds. There we go. Ah, Gavin Hossel's console. After a few seconds of downloading, you secure Gavin Hossel's design data. I do have a lot of harpoon rounds, just I don't think I have harpoon rounds like 6. Striker, Hurricane, Equalizer. Garrus, honey. Features a high manual rate of fire. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give this to Garrus, because I think he could use a better rate of fire. And, yeah, they're not actually that good. I'm aware of this. Man, I really need better biotic amps and tech Omni tools. There is a single red dot on my map. Oh, it's a shock trooper. There he is. Look at him.
Shields down.
There we go.
All clear.
A torrent assault rifle. Well, let me just see if I've got one of those, actually. Oh, shield modulator. I actually would like more shields, thank you. Ah, nope. All we've got is, tsunami. Higher than 5-round bursts. That sounds pretty good, though. Alright, now we can keep going down. No, we can't. We cannot keep going down. That said, we are being jammed by something up here, which makes me feel like there are more guests hanging around. Let's continue our completely ethical space robot murder.
I smell trouble.
I smell bacon. We're having burgers later. Looking forward to that. Oh, I'm stuck. I am stuck. Okay, there we go. Happy having burgers. It is a good day to have burgers. Genocide suggests they're organic. That is a unique distinction I don't think I've ever heard before. The test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became volatile, and recommend cutting off all future contact with the Notacrux colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events there back to us. Interesting.
Not now, Shepard.
Why not? What's up? Are we under attack? I don't think we're under attack. Nope, this is how I came in. Yeah, this is the Geth Internet Cafe. Not now, Shepard! I'm brooding! Gareth has not quite become Space Batman just yet. He will in the future. Okay, upstairs. He will in the near future.
Same as before, we don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Alright. Down here are some more guests. We're going to... barrier up. Tally, you can't... No, Tally can't hack these guys right now. My gun is overheating. Fighting these Geth ghosts is always a pain.
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. A containment lab of some kind.
It may be helpful. If we can dislodge even one claw, the ship may fall.
A containment lab, you say? Okay. I'm just gonna trust you that that's what this is. Oh! I got something called a firestorm. That looks nice. Tally. Average accurate. Okay, well, maybe it's not that great. Dang. I did, however, get a biotic amp. Which I'm going to selfishly keep for myself, because neither of these two use biotic amps. I don't think. Omni-tool, yeah. What we really need is Omni-tools. Server node. I don't trust this Cerberus group. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we develop an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us why they want the samples, or why they wanted them delivered to the Matango system. My records show nothing of interest out there. Cerberus, huh? I will never hear about them again. You find a repair ticket attached to the computer. The damn door to the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower, and the safety shuts off kicks in if the PSI gets above 34. But if the PSI is in the 31 to 34 zone, the door slams down with enough power to shear through a metal I-beam. Someone fix this before one of my team loses an arm in this thing.
Not much force across the whole system. Is there some way to isolate it on a single door?
So now we have to turn on the correct switches to, make the pressure do a thing. And I got it wrong. There we go. I think there may be a mod conflict.
I'm just a part-time electrician. Now we can go deal with the story in future. I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
We're leaving, but let's rid this place of those damn synthetics before we go.
Speaking of damn synthetics, could somebody get rid of this bot for me? Thank you very much. Twitch bots are the true evil synthetic. The Geth are cool. That is big shields. Lots of tech biotic protection, only a slight drop in damage protection. I'm kind of tempted to go with the Mantis here. Between the shields, my shield boosting plug-in, and the barrier that I keep using, I ought to be just about untouchable.
Slow them down.
There we go.
Perimeter secure.
Walking wall, walking tall. You know, that almost sounded like I knew what I was saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go back and deal with the mind control situation. You know, that seems like something that we should probably deal with before we leave the planet.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
I guess we're just gonna watch her go. Sure is convenient having a biotic spell that just instantly refills your shields. A biotic spell that instantly refills my shields. I have immediate shield boost. I've got the data. We're gonna give it back to Garth Hopper, or whatever his name is. Gareth Pess. What is this man's fucking name? Gavin Hossel. Okay. Everybody back into the Mako. Save, because this is gonna go off another cliff, I'm positive. Two barrel roll! Alright, can I knock one of these guys? Oh, wow, what the hell was that? Nope. I really want to knock one of these guys off the bridge. But, instead we launched ourselves. The half-pipe design here is obviously intended for fun, maybe? Or maybe it's intended to get me killed, I don't know. He going over the edge? No, he did not go all the way. Pick it up on the two. No, well, he came with me. That was recoverable. Can the Mako go fully upside down? I believe it can. It's just really hard to actually get it fully upside down. I said it was hard, but, okay, well, that was not what I wanted. I gotta stop trying. I'm just gonna end up killing myself. good. Fifty-50 rail. No. I cannot rail slide the Mako. No! Okay.
Is there anybody? Is there anyone picking this up? Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point. Before the Mako leaps into the void. Yeah. Hold on, I just fucked up my assault rifle choice. I'll take the Thunder. Cryo rounds. Hyper rail. Yeah, sure. Hyper rail assault rifle. That doesn't actually sound that good.
This is Juliana Bainham of Pharaoh's Colony. Please help us.
Okay, there we go.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
Cover me.
You cannot exit the Mako unless it is parked on level ground. Yep, I have a shotgun selected. Okay.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know it happened on Akuz. This doesn't have to end like that.
What do you think you're doing, Zhang?
Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian, or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
But as I was saying yesterday, this is the most difficult check in the game. Taking this blue option for charm requires you put, like, all of your skill... You have to have the charm bar completely maxed out. Taking the renegade option is, you know, less difficult, but still requires most of the bar. For context, like... It is easier to talk people into or out of killing themselves than it is to make Zhang not be a stuck-up company motherfucker. Unfortunately for Zhang, I don't care.
You've gone way too far. This ends now.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on, come on!
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
Excuse me, I shot him in the face.
I knew what was going on, and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
Nobody's shooting anybody in the back. I shot that man right in the face.
I need to find out why the Geth are after the Thorian.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
We might be able to adapt a concussion grenade to deploy it.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
So I can either shoot people, or I can nerve gas them. And one of those is much weirder and nastier. The other thing you can do, however, is punch them out. The game doesn't tell you this, but if you just melee them, they go unconscious. You just have to be careful not to, like, bounce them off the walls or anything. Otherwise they die.
We'll stay out of your way and...
So, if I had, like, a boost to my kinetic knockback or something, I would have to de-equip it. Oh yeah, barrier specialization. Barrier will regenerate 40 shields per second. Hell yeah. And let's unlock a lift for next time. Garrus is a master of sniper rifles. Tali is a master of electronics. The manufacturer says it's food safe. Let's equip the anti-thorium gas. So yeah, we can use our gas grenades, or we can just punch them. I'm gonna probably deck a few people. Hopefully Garrus and Tali will not actually kill anybody.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
No problem. Sure. Pay me.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Yeah, no problem. Alright. Let's go save the colonist of Zoo's Hope. We could also murder them. There's pretty much no, there's pretty much no downside to just killing everyone we see, but I'm trying to be nice. Trying to be a nice person. Nice, good person. I love the Mako. The Mako is learning to walk. Maybe that's why it's not in the next couple games. It got up and it danced away. Careful, careful, careful. Okay. Dodging rockets by jumping is adorable. Well, what else am I supposed to do? A Thorian Creeper. Those guys don't count as colonists.
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
You can safely knock them out using melee attacks or grenades equipped with the anti-Thorian upgrade. I don't remember it saying the melee attacks part before. It's nice of them to tell us. Anyway, 19 colonists are alive. And it's gonna fucking stay that way. You! Get down! Okay, Garrus, you can start using the assault rifle again. "19 colonists continue to survive." I like how when I punch them, they just fucking peace out into another dimension. Are you guys colonists? No. Alright, you are living humans. For now. Man, you fucking punch them and, like, it makes it sound like you hit a head of cabbage with a sledgehammer, and it's non-lethal.
They're definitely ship. Got one of those cargo pods.
Oh, that was Tally obliterating a creeper. Okay. 19 colonists continue to survive. Hi, ma'am. Hello, sir. 19 colonists. Still 19. Oh, you're a colonist. Hold on. This. Shield boost. I just knocked her. I railing killed that lady. Oh, hey, you're the shopkeeper guy. Go down a flight of stairs. Non-lethally. Barrier. Wait, are you a person? No, good. "19 colonists alive." Get fucked. Non-lethally. Have your spine folded into a ball. Non-lethally. The railing takedown is the most non-lethal takedown. Stick with the probe. Fire a gap gun. We clear? That everybody? Looks like everybody. 19 colonists still alive.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
You ruined my perfect score, asshole. Oh, nope, 19 colonists alive, we're fine. I guess he didn't count. Let's enter the lair below. Renegade 0, Paragon plus 38. We are becoming the best people in all of space. I punched a lot of people in a very Paragon way back there. Okay, if you're freaked out by, like, the idea of a giant plant pooping, like, somebody else from another species out of its plant hole, I guess this is a content warning. I probably should have given a content warning for that guy shooting himself, shouldn't I? Shit. Oh well. Anyway, freaky plant poop coming up.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kira, what is that?
We are gonna need bigger guns.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
Dormammu, I'm here to bargain.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
The old growth sees the air you push as lies. I love that fucking line.
Give me what I need, and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground with new growth.
It seems it has learned more than the commando. Bionics, too.
We need to find a weak spot on this thing before more of those copies show up.
Find a weak spot on this thing. That is a good idea. Let's check the next room over where all these...
Commander. Definitely something different in this area.
Oh! A neural node. Let's shoot it in the brain.
Perimeter clear.
I think we killed it.
I'm sure of that. We need to find more of these things.
You just having a moment there, buddy? Okay. The anti-thorian gas insta-kills creepers. I did not know that. Out comes the Puasari. You're right, it does. It doesn't kill the Asari, but... Ow. My eyeballs. Ooh, weapons locker.
Think we got him, Commander.
Yeah, I guess people do need more More pistols. Replace mine with an edge. How is the Striker 7 worse than like an Edge 3? Well, I guess it's about as accurate. A very brown gray. It is, not a lot to be done about that, frankly. How are these all so bad? Three-round burst. Alright, I'll give you a 3-round burst pistol. It doesn't insta-kill the neural note, but it does really fuck it up. The Asari is green. As seen here. Oh, bye. I'm trying to show off your coloration and you fall down a fucking cliff.
Negative contact.
Splorch. So Garrett, tell me about these negative contacts.
Shutting them down.
Lock shield.
Charging up.
Heavy shell deployed. The long cycle must continue.
Alright, well, we're kind of trashing ass. So, I'm feeling good about this setup. Ooh, an Omni tool. Fucking finally. Who wants a new Omni tool? Not you. Tali could really use the cooldown bonus, though. She uses a lot of tech skills.
Clear.
Completely clear. Absolutely nothing going on here. Oh, there it is. So we continue fighting our way up this tower. Not sure you've ever heard trash and ass before. Well, I say a lot of things that,
Commander Shepard. We're on the right track.
frankly, do not make any sense whatsoever. Alright, I think we go down here next. I've gone blind. I'm not sure why I went blind. Darren, please.
Down.
That's what the thorium acid pods do. Oh. I fucked up. Okay. How come I can't get Tali to change? Okay, Tali's doing fine. Man, that's not really working, is it? Hey! There we go. We killed something ancient from the dawn of time.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, probably.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
I kind of wish that this really came up ever any other time in the series, that Commander Shepard has basically the mind of a Prothean. Anyway, yeah, there will be more epilepsy coming up soon. More of those bright red flashing visions. If that kind of thing is apt to bother you, you should probably start looking away, and I will say when it's safe to look again. I don't remember where exactly in this conversation tree it is.
Where is the cipher? How do I get it?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations.
Very telegraphed, okay.
I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander.
Yeah, here
Slow,
it comes.
Deep breaths.
So, look away now.
Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
It is now safe once again to look. At this lady's face.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
I saw... something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Good.
I can't spend any more time here. Not while Saren's still out looking for the conduit.
Then I wish good fortune.
Shepard, what are you doing with your head?
Saren must be stopped before he finds the conduit. As for me, I will stay here with the colonists. I feel great shame for my part in their suffering. As long as any of the colonists remain on this world, I will do whatever I can to aid and protect them.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogenes' threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
Yep, I saved everybody.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Oh, hey, right.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
So yeah, now he has a whole crap load of stuff. Including, kind of an interesting sniper rifle. Better than what Garrus has. Yeah, let's give him a better thunder. Potentially, but I think I'm good in general right now.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for freeing us.
I am never coming back here again in my entire life. Where's the fucking door? Is this actually the way out? Where the fuck am I? Okay, yeah, this is the way to the Normandy. Never coming back here again. I will savor the 3-foot-long bump on my face you gave me, Commander. I will savor the place where you bent my spine into a horseshoe as I flew over a railing and did a backflip. These are some precious memories.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale.
Oh,
are you
can see it
suffering
rolling
any
in there.
effects from the cipher?
I just need some time to let this cipher do its thing.
I might be able to help you. I am an
Oh,
expert on the Protheans.
we're gonna have another
If I
flash and
join
light
my
sequence.
consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
We are gonna have another sequence of more flashy, blinky, embrace eternity. I forgot we do this twice in a row.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Look away, please.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
What you have seen, Commander, would have destroyed another mind. No, I've seen David Cronenberg movies before. It's just some circuit boards with teeth.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found
Oh yeah, it is
another
safe
beacon.
to look again.
If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, is this some kind of game? Are you calling in a report just so you can cut us off again?
You know it.
That never gets old, does it?
Yeah, Liara is constantly on the brink of passing out. Like, I think that's why we don't think of her as having done too much in this game. Because she is constantly just like, oh, my head. And I don't blame her. Ship status report from Navigator Charles Presley, XO. Welcome back, Commander. While you were away on mission, things here on the Normandy were mostly uneventful, that is, until we were attacked. Several colonists swarmed the docking cradle and seemed desperate to get in. They were hammering and scratching and clawing at it. We could see them on the vid feed. It was bizarre. At first we thought the Geth were attacking and they were trying to get away. But Dr. Chakwa pointed something out about their behavior that seemed off. They were acting like, forgive me for saying this so bluntly, like insects in a hive, all moving with one mind. I made the decision not to let them in, Commander. Some of the crew expressed dissatisfaction with that command, but were abated when Joker got in touch with you and you issued the same command. After some time, the colonists dispersed, and we believe they headed back to the heart of the colony. Message from Joker. Hello, Commander! I've noticed you keep returning from your little trips with survey notes and mineral samples and whatnot. I mean, I get it. I suppose it could be fun driving around desolate landscapes just to find that little surface deposit that nobody looted before. Everyone needs to find their own way to relax. I'm not judging. But since the Normandy has a state-of-the-art probing system, I figured I could help you a bit. You do know the Normandy has a state-of-the-art probing system, right? Maybe we should ask to integrate its commands with the galaxy map interface, so you can use it yourself directly in the future? Just a thought. Anyway, so far I've surveyed and claimed for the Alliance 9 deposits of light metals, 7 deposits of heavy metals, and 2 pockets of rare gases. I have no idea what you're planning to do with these, but make sure to keep enough of it to melt me some fancy, expensive metals. Joker. Integrate the scanning with the galaxy map. What a good idea! We'll try that in the future. Message from Ashley Williams. Commander, as you know, my family has a long history of service in the Alliance Navy. When I heard you were looking for insignias from old Turian colonies, I remember my father recovered 3 of those, and had them on display in the family home. I had to insist a bit to have them sent to me, but I'm sure they'll do more good in your hands than in my living room. Ashley. Yes, I don't know about you, but it makes me sad to think about all those abandoned or destroyed colonies, even if they weren't human. All within is dark and night, in the windows is no light, and no murmur at the door so frequent on its hinge before. Close the door, the shutter is close, or through the windows we shall see the nakedness and vacancy of that dark, deserted house. A. Tennyson. Ashley, why the fuck are you emailing me poetry? Thank you for the poetry, Ashley. Let's see what Joker has to say.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Good advice. And now let's do the rounds. Talk to everybody on the crew. Except Presley, he never has anything to say. Work from bottom to top. Oh, that's right, I wanted to sell a bunch of shit at the, Oh, well. I mean, during World War II, a lot of soldiers took, like, Japanese katanas and stuff home. And I have to wonder how many of those are family heirlooms that are just sitting in some American's attic. Attic.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I can't hear you over the drive core, Ashley. Alright, we've talked to, Ashley, Tally. God, I am together.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, let's go talk to Ashley. Oh, hey, Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Rex, have the Krogan ever considered competitive sports? Do you know anything about American football, Rex?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, There are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day.
Relatable.
We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
That is some Shakespearean shit right there. Meeting on, like, hallowed ground, the graves of your ancestors, a warband leaps out of the graves, you murder your father on the way out. That is Shakespearean. Rex has had a life.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Anyway, bye. Ashley, how you doing?
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I love that you can. What the hell is this crap? That's Tennyson, right?
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
That depends on whether you have a problem with people who don't believe in God.
Commander, I'm not some kind of zealot. I believe in God. What everyone else believes is their business. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
And that, I think, is the crux of Ashley. She has very strong beliefs, but she's not about shoving them on other people too much.
Dismissed, Chief.
I can kind of respect that.
Ma'am.
Commander, good to see you.
How's it rolling, Garrus?
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Garrus isn't lying. There's a little bit of body horror in this description. Just letting you folks know.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
I had never contemplated the concept of an Elcor serial killer before. Somehow, I had not registered that on my previous plays of this game. And, there's a thought.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
We gotta ask.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
40,000 for a complete set, confirming that yes, Krogans have 4 testicles.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
And this is the crux of Garrus. He found someone doing something truly atrocious to the poor. He tried to stop them, but the rules said that he couldn't. So Garrus has been like, fuck the rules ever since. And you know, it's hard to disagree, and it's hard to agree. I think Garrus has a lot of fucking shades of gray here.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
And I mean, the thing is, do you sacrifice one to save dozens?
Looking for supplies?
Do you sacrifice dozens to stop one? It is, you know, yet again, the Batman conundrum.
You bet, Commander.
And is there a correct answer every single time? I don't think there is. Oh my god, I have so much shit. I have so much shit. I'm just gonna be selling stuff for a little while. DSEC have no jurisdiction outside the Citadel itself, and basically nobody else's authorities care. That's kind of how it works, yeah. Alright, I think I'm good, actually. There we go. What can we buy with all of this? Oh, we can buy a Titan sniper rifle, but I don't really need a sniper rifle. I think we're good. I think we're gonna go back to the Citadel for a bit after this. There are more side quests to pick up, believe it or not. Yeah, Citadel security can only guard the Citadel. It can't just travel to random worlds. What a shock. You can't just fuck off into space and leave all of it. What's up, Sweaty Man?
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Feros. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Kaiden, meanwhile, is just looking to help.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They know about the stonewalling? Who is they? Also, I'm gonna nudge the volume up just a little on my end and see if it helps. Just a touch. They know about the stonewall. Who is they?
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
You ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Kinetic subsidiary.
Yeah, turning the volume up didn't help. I think he's talking about the crew. That makes sense.
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
So, human kids who were exposed to Element Zero and were developing psychic powers were trained by Turian mercenaries, hired immediately after the war. No wonder a lot of people think that the biotics program was really fucked up.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Honestly, I think it's just that Kaiden gets, like, the least flattering position on the ship, because he is lit up bright orange by this screen all the time. The man looks like a sweaty carrot. And I feel for him. The lighting is just bad in here. Yo, Dr. Chakwas. Okay, and Liara. What do you have to say, Liara?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I think we've talked about Asari culture already.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
What conversation, Liara?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
What conversation? Liara has never talked to a woman before Tasone. Liara has never talked to, like, another sentient person before. I feel like Liara maybe talks to houseplants more often than she does other people. She's great. She's great. Alright, oh hey, Dr. Salion! What do you say we go, check him out for Garrus? She definitely has a teddy bear. She definitely does. Commander Shep pause. Alright, let's check the place out. What do we have? Slobaka. It's a planet. Tungel. It's a planet. Nothing interesting on any of these places, it looks like. Matal is pleasant enough to be considered a terraforming prospect. Though its low mass and the high radiation of the energetic blue star Herschel places it fairly far down on the list. Anything in this asteroid belt? Nah. How about Klugon? Nope. The only interesting thing in this entire system is Dr. Hart's ship. Let's see. We gotta take Garrus. But one moment while I... open the randomizer. So we gotta take Garrus. So we shuffle until we get a group that... Garrus and Liara. Alright, sure. Hey, Liara, you wanna hang out with me? We're gonna go take down a organs trafficker.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Okay. Let's go ahead and give Liara a better shotgun, not that she needs it. Better pistol, not that she needs it. Alright. Oh, and a few points in barrier. Max out electronics. And boost throw some. Throw and lift. And Garrus gets a couple of points, which go into... Start with electronics.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Nothing in here. Hi, Liara. Garrus? Oh, you're back there. Alright. Doing more than cloning organs, I'd say. Did you just use Singularity? Yeah, you just used Singularity. Oh well. Look at him go! Alright. Well, those guys were creepy. And we leveled again. Nice. Couple more points of lift. For everybody. Everybody gets lift except for you, Garrus. You get more, tactical armor. Become unkillable.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
So we can, you know, establish to Garrus that the system just doesn't work and it's okay to execute people at random. Or we can have him try to take the dude in. I think, frankly, we should have him try to take the guy in. Do you want Garrus to be the Punisher? Not really. I think, honestly, like... the system fucking sucks, but it's still a system.
We'll take him in, drop him off with the military.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Salarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
And then he attacks us anyway.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Salion's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species. Pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. Yeah, you kill him anyway, but... at least you tried. Like she said, you can't control what other people will do, but you can control yourself. Yeah, alright. Yeah, if he hadn't tried to fucking kill me, maybe I wouldn't have had to do that. And we get some equipment that is specific to Garrus, like this cool Omni tool. And some nice armor. Some extremely puffy armor. And then we just loot all this shit. Alright. Oh, right! Non-violent punching. Oh, shit, right. I just remembered. I have to, ooh, I gotta get new grenade stuff, because I'm still using, like, nerve gas for Thorians. I need to get nerve gas for people. Pomeranian. I don't think that's what that was. Yeah, I'm still throwing insecticide at people. That's not the kind of, not the kind of grenade I need. Oh god, am I overtime? No. No, only, this has only been like a little over an hour and a half. A little close to 2 hours. Damn. Well, let's get back to the Citadel and see if we can find more side quests. And then we'll go out and do some more side quests before we move on to the next part of the story. Why? Because I love side quests. And I love getting loot. Can you divert me briefly to what?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
You know that airlock is still wide open. Boop, boop.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
We went out to deal with Major Kyle. We may have skipped over something cool. I'll check on that. Shepard sending me the transponder frequency of the ship. Shepard, I want to thank you once again for helping me track down Dr. Salion. I can finally leave this behind me, and we've made the galaxy a safer place without him. Maybe it's not much, but it feels great to finally see some actual results. Well, alright, I know. The galaxy is not completely safe just yet. We might still have a little bit of work to do on that matter. But you can count on me. I'll be right by your side. I wanted to do something to thank you. So I got in touch with all my old friends and contacts to see if any of them might be in possession of insignias from old Turian colonies. I heard you've been collecting them. Turns out my contact network isn't really that bad, especially for a failed C-Sec officer. I located 4 of those insignias and arranged to have them shipped to you. I hope it helps. Now let's get on with that galaxy-saving thing before we forget. Garrus. Do you happen to remember what planet we were on for Major Kyle? I may have to Google that up. Century, Hawking, Edda. Oh god, we didn't. You're right. Where is... Are we in Hawking, Edda? No, Kathleen Converge. Hawking, Edda, okay. Century. Shit, man. There is so much cool out here that I'm not surprised I missed something. I'm glad for the reminder. Tamahira? No. Tharupto? No. Press Op? Is the moon of Klendergon a frigid, barren world with extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and methane? The Alliance is open bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploitation will be complicated by the system's proximity to the fine kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring is an area of intense star formation and too dangerous to safely travel. Pressop's landscape is a nightmare of jagged, overlapping ridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This has not deterred a generation of illegal wildcat miners from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Unfortunately, many have lost their lives. Is it Klendergon? Yeah. Klendergon is an arid, terrestrial, slightly larger than Earth, but with lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavier elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminum, with wide deserts of dust-fine sand that are easily stirred by the wind. Klendergon's most striking feature is, of course, the Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological record suggests it is a result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. So, you know, it could be that, that gigantic crevice from Grandia 2, actually, come to think of it. Let's head back to the Citadel. We'll hang around a little bit. I know there's a couple of quests. There's at least one major NPC who appears in all 3 games that we haven't spoken to yet. Deploy the pancakes! I want to know why, when we clamp the docking clamps onto our ship, why does our ship let off smoke? Caused by a giant railgun, which is really cool. Alright, who's in our squad for this Citadel mission? Talion Rex. Team default. In my... Like, normally when I play, I do a lot of, Talion Rex. Steam because spaceships get hot. That makes sense. Talion Rex is one of my default
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yeah, I wish that I Had it in me to read the entire codex. Alright, Rex gets advanced carnage. More barrier. Combat armor. Rex is now functionally indestructible. Tali, meanwhile, gets that last point of electronics and the rest of decryption. Just steaming my pancakes. That really steams my pancakes.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the war.
Just cut off there, huh? Okay.
How can you fight your own people, Rex? There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Valid. I genuinely don't know where I'm going, though. I'm gonna stop in at CSEC shop. But I this isn't the right one. You're not the right one either. Did I ever do your side quest?
Good to see you, Commander.
Yes, good. Wreck isn't reckless. That's valid. Valid as well. Yeah, that's air traffic control. Over here is shopping.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
An Armageddon shotgun. My god, man. Skirmish armor. Oh, that is better in every way than what I have. Yeah. Spectre light armor. We can get this for Kaiden or Liara. Or me. It's worth buying, I think. Any Krogan armor or anything? No? Well, we'll go down and pick that stuff up later. Oh, nope, not what I wanted. Amazing way to get shot, actually. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. I like that. We'll wear that out next time. Alright, let's stroll around the Citadel buying stuff.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Feros is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
I don't think I've ever heard that news announcement before. I think, it's usually bugged to say that you destroyed the colony, even if you didn't. The lift back to the dock. No, it isn't. I do think I know that we have to go to the ward. So. Oh, I see one exclamation point. Maybe it's a real one and not... No, I don't know what this exclamation point is. Can I get it on the map? What is this? Inform Nasana. Oh, right. Oh, boy. Okay. I actually want Ashley in my party real quick. I do want Ashley in my party real quick. For specific reasons. No, you do not need light armor.
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
You obviously wanted to speak to me.
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
It's a noble goal. Too bad so many of your supporters are just racists.
I can't deny that some of our supporters have extreme views, but our platform is also supported by economists, sociologists, and medical professionals.
So this is the, Humanity First Racism Party, and even Ashley thinks they're too extreme, which is saying something, but it does say something.
But you don't do anything to curtail the racist comments of your members.
Of course not, Commander. Whether I disagree with them or not, they have the right to express their opinion.
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
So, one of the mods that I downloaded adds this dialogue option specifically to this one conversation. You can't clear out the protesters, but you can deck him. And that's my statement on that.
Pardon me, soldier.
What's up?
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Will overdosing on stimulants and getting arrested help humanity, Keeler?
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
This will never be mentioned again. Surprised modders haven't done a script pass to make the subtitles match the voice lines. You know, I've never really seen anyone do anything with the subtitles. I wonder if modders can interact with the subtitles. It would be odd if they didn't, but...
I saw your Ferris report. If we had known anything about the Thorian, ExoGeni would never have been given the permits to start a colony there. Thank God the colony survived. We can't afford to have too many failures out in the Traverse. It's one of our major expansion regions.
All in a day's work, Ambassador.
Sometimes I envy you, Commander. Running around the galaxy doing whatever you please, never worried about the long-term consequences. No, you leave that to me. I have to look at the big picture, and usually it's not very pretty.
Added subtitle for a bunch of cut dialogue.
Just ignore him, Shepard.
Huh.
The ambassador's a little bitter sometimes. Comes with the job.
Also, the ambassador was seriously, like, flipping that accent. No desync between dub and sub. It's true. I almost kind of like that, in that I feel like it shows us a little bit of what was written in the script versus, a little bit of what was written in the script versus, like, what the voice actor went with. Because I know that voice actors sometimes rewrite the lines, like, in studio, or will work with people, because the lines just don't flow smoothly sometimes. Like, somebody writes something on the page, and it's awkward as hell to actually say it. I don't know. I would like to see them do a pass, though, now that that's no longer a concern. I mean, we're like 3 fucking versions into the game now. There was the original release, there was the PlayStation release, and then there's the Legendary Edition release. I think the ship has sailed for keeping the original intent, quote-unquote, of the subtitles. Yeah, do a typo and revision pass on that shit. Of course, that requires that you have somebody who's willing to do it.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
Do your own dirty work next time.
I am sorry I wasn't honest with you. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Woo, new license. I gotta be honest, I have no fucking idea what that unlocks. Oh, hi, Palin. Can you imagine being Executor Palin and, like, every couple of weeks your door opens and Commander Shepard is standing there in the doorway and she looks in and she's like, oh, never mind, and turns around and leaves? The best amps and Omni tools in the game by a huge margin. Sweet. Okay, I made the right choice. find the Presidium so relaxing. There's just something about strolling around in here. It's nice. It's just so nice. Terry Brooks' Magic Kingdom for sale series. Oh, you mean Colony Ship for sale? That's actually a reference to Marathon. One of the levels in Marathon is Colony Ship for sale cheap.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties.
My hair texture.
In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Okay. Yeah, the Marathon games are now on Steam, and I'm kind of tempted to... I don't know if anybody wants to see me play through a particularly dark first-person shooter, but... someday I am gonna binge through the Marathon games. Some weekend. More likely. It'll take a while, but it'll be fun for me, and that's what matters.
Is it common for human women to be front-rank fighters, Chief Williams? I know that Solarian women do not serve in the military.
It's becoming more common, but it took a long time to prove that ladies could handle an assault rifle or a shotgun.
On the flotilla, we don't have the luxury of sexism. We need the best hands for every available job.
Sounds nice, but I don't think I could get used to the uniform.
I don't know, Ashley. You might look pretty good in, like, a form-fitting field encounter suit.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back.
Alright, here's Conrad Werner. I am gonna take a few minutes and, fill out Ashley first, so... Yeah. Ashley now has almost as many hit points as Rex. That's pretty baller.
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
I got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Why would you want to be a Spectre, Conrad?
Because I wanted to show the Council what humanity can do, just like you. I'd make a great Spectre. I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
Okay, so I saved the game just there for a reason. This is not what I'm gonna stick with. I'm about to reload the game after I do this. But Conrad's voice actor delivers what I think is the funniest fucking performance in the entire game, if you use the Renegade option here.
Alright, let's see. I'm a bad guy. Stop me from killing you.
What? No, please. Please don't hurt me. Why are you doing this?
Because you're not a soldier, Conrad. You can't handle this. Go home.
I thought you were a hero. Heroes don't do things like this. I wish I'd never met you.
I'm sorry, I love that. I thought you were a hero! But let's reload, because I don't actually want to traumatize Conrad. Although there was a glitch in the original game, where if you imported your save to Mass Effect 2, it never recognized that you picked a different option. Conrad would always talk about you waving a gun at him. And so they had him canonically apologize for it in the third game, because he's under a lot of stress, you know?
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
What's on your mind?
With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz, but I'd never let you down.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you letting her down?
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
Go home and be a family man. The Intimidate one supersedes the Charm one. Interestingly, it works the opposite way if you have, maxed out both your Paragon and your Renegade skill. There's a bug that you can use to max out both of them. I'll show you guys how it works later. But if you max out both of them, Paragon takes, like, supersedes Renegade. So you get the bonus for importing, like, a maximum Paragon character. I will show off that bug later. It takes a long time to do, so I probably won't bother with it. But, you know. Cora's Den. I don't think I need to be here. Here's Morlan.
Hello there. Welcome to Morlan's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
I think one of my mods is broken. There's supposed to be an ability to get, the iconic armors, which are the armors that BioWare used in all of the artwork. Oh, the Predator armor. This is very fucking tanky. This is extremely Krogan. Colossus Futurion, that's... And Quarian... No. No. No good Quarian armor, but, this Predator H armor for a Krogan is fucking fantastic. I think this is some of the best armor in the game. Well, yeah, not at this level, but in general. So yeah, we'll get Rex set up in that later. There is a character that I'm... The Rapid Transit Terminal just outside Cora's Den.
Preferably through rap.
This is the story of Jane Halo, excuse me. And, Jane here is humanity's representative.
Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
To negotiate a trade agreement.
Show me what you've got.
With the Asari.
Most excellent.
Please ignore the
sure
shotguns.
You will find something pleasing.
A Crossfire semi-automatic assault rifle. This would be fucking fantastic for Ashley, actually. Speaking of fantastic for Ashley. Oh, Cypher Omni-Tool. Yeah. There we go. Got some polonium rounds, a kinetic stabilizer, and a hyper rail. To pull you a bag of... Thank you for the bits. I don't have any kind of, Thanks. I still don't have anything set up for a bag of bits, but... I am glad that, you choose to spend money on me for whatever reason. One day I'll get like a throne set up or something. Buy me actual candy bars. Yeah, there's someone in particular I'm looking for and I can't seem to find him.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard. I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
I am just gonna do a quick Google to see, a pommy bank. Yeah, I like that. Kind to bully some private pharmaceuticals.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
They won't bother you again. I guarantee it.
I see. Maybe it's better if I don't know anymore.
I
was told to
guarantee
speak with
it.
a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Medical scalpers, yeah. As long as you stuff, they help offset the cost of games I play. They do. They very much do help offset the cost of the games I play. Is Jane the trans John Halo? Never had facial surgery. Mr. Steve wore the helmet all the time to hide her feminine facial features. You know, that works. I know there is a Lady Spartan in the lore to Dead or Alive, of all things. Anyway, I'm not sure where Algiane spawns.
Don't worry.
Anyway.
I'll take care of this.
Good
Down
luck,
to Morlan's
Commander.
place.
Be careful down there.
Oh, thank you. I don't really need a medical exoskeleton right now. Linda's in the other pod in the autumn at the start of the first game. You know, I never knew that. I'm gonna choose to blindly believe you. Tali is literally wearing an entire exo armor. She is. That is just how Tali rolls. Canonically dies when the Pillar of Autumn blows up, unless John crammed her stasis pod down his pants. I mean, he crams everything else in there. Why not her? She has been riding around in his jorts for the entire Halo series. There's a line that you won't hear in any other channel.
Hello there. Welcome to Morlan's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Morlan. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Okay, well, that's right. Let's re-roll our squad. And then I will continue looking to see if I can figure out where the fuck Algiane is. No, that's the wrong button. Okay, there. Rex Centauri. Alright. There aren't really that many characters in Mass Effect 1, unfortunately, but we'll, and I might as well fast travel on back. Oh, a gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub. Shit, I forgot. Dang, there was the pop-up that doesn't get triggered if you gift a sub. Did you ever have the feeling you was being watched? Like the eyes of strange things are upon you?
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you
Stop
for your
after I've
help,
done
but
Noveria.
I can
Okay.
give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
What about your captain?
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
So there is apparently a loop, where you can...
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking.
now sell supplies to Dr. Michelle, because she likes you a lot, for more than it costs to just buy them, I think. It's like a soft infinite money glitch. Penguin, I think, would be able to describe it better. I've never actually done it myself because I had no idea. Alright, what's left? I already have like 1,000,000 credits, I'm safe. Yeah. Speaking of, maybe I'll do a little bit of gambling. We'll buy everything for twice its normal sell price. You rapid transit to the market, buy back from expat at normal sell price, and repeat. That is a very smart loop that I would never have thought to exploit.
Seems the owner didn't like the way you played their games.
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
And yet here you are, cheater.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Well, this guy is coming up with a plan to defraud a casino. Am I going to help a nerd cheat on blackjack, or am I going to narc on this guy to a casino owner? I generally narc, because I think it's very funny. His reaction is very indignant. But,
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
I still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
Alright, did we ever talk to Rita?
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
Buy low, sell high. That should by all rights get me shot. side with the nerd. You know, that's not a bad idea either. Let's play Quasar! $11. I'm gonna add 1 to 8. I'm gonna add 1 to 8. Quasar has been solved. Interesting. Oh, I busted. So, what I'm thinking here is that gambling is really
Don't often
fucking...
see someone getting as lucky as you.
What I'm thinking is that gambling is really fucking boring, and anything I can do to dissuade people from doing it is correct. So let's turn this guy in.
Hello again. Can I help you?
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Let's barbecue these shanks. Yeah, I felt bad about doing this briefly, and then I didn't anymore. Yeah, honestly, fuck this guy. I don't want to participate in his shell game.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
You could put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
I fucking forgot that one was in there! Thank you! I'm pretty sure that one is from Mortal Kombat. Let's see. Investigate, 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 investigate. Alright, I think we are gonna have to come back to the Citadel after Noveria. I think we've done all of the bits and bobs that we can do. So let's go out there and do some more side quests. Because I fucking love side quests. We're gonna go drive the Mako into so many things.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Good for him. That's not much of a raid then, is it?
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented
Heard it. Skipping. Goodbye. Alright, let's roll out. We got planets to land the Mako on. Yeah, see, everybody says that everybody else complains about the Mako, but almost everyone I know secretly loves the Mako.
Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Oh, I got messages. Message from unknown sender. Normandy VI has marked this as spam. Hot Asari matrons in your area. You won't believe the selection of desperate Asari babes we've got lined up for you, for all tastes and dispositions. Whether you're a Turian officer with no time for something serious, a Hanar businessman looking for some tentacle candy, or just a pent-up Krogan wanting to relieve some stress with his craft, we've got the Azure you need. Click here to chat to one within 500 light years now! Link blocked by spam filter. Cool. I'm glad we had that terminal installed. Alright, let's, Oh, I know what we forgot to do something! We forgot to, talk to Anderson. That slipped my mind because I forgot that that was part of the quest. We have to talk to Anderson before we leave. I'm just gonna do a quickie randomization. Okay, Garrison Rex. Cool.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
I can't help but
Presley has the deck.
I can't help but read that in like the voice of Dexter from Dexter's Lab. This loser is banging 700-year-old milfs, and basically you are
Plans to
stupid.
direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kit claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
God, I want to watch Elcor Hamlet. Alright, we gotta get back to the Presidium. I go to the embassies. Okay. Alright, now we gotta go talk to Anderson. We gotta ask about Jesse Baines, the serial killer. Wait, no, that's Police Quest. We're not playing Police Quest. Although it can seem like it sometimes.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
So why are people talking like he's still alive?
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
Well, we know where
I'll
Baines
be here
is.
if you need anything.
I mean, we know where Kahoku is. We don't know where Baines is because Baines is dead. Kahoku's out in the Presidium Tower. Let's just pop out there. And I'm just gonna fast travel again because, no reason to walk right now. Citadel Tower. Where is he, actually? Over there. Yeah, Baines is in the ground in space.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, is there something you need? If not, I've got some things I need to take care of.
Captain Anderson said you'd have information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. I sent a recon group to investigate the system where we found his body. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Yeah, holding your breath is bad for you. Don't do
I'll
that.
info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers.
I'm already gone, man. Bye. Out to the wards, to CSEC. Okay, now I think we can leave.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the
I don't care.
Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory
Rex, why are
parades
you
to commemorate
flexing?
the defeat of the invading Rachni.
Rex just back there like, "Hurr! Pose for the fans." Yeah, we have so many side quests to do. Aren't you excited? I'm excited.
By, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Garrett? Okay, that's fine. The fans in CSEC
The
staring at
commanding
security
officer
cameras.
is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Commander Shepard. The last known location of my missing squad is as follows. Daedalus, Sparta, Artemis Tau Cluster. Any assistance you can provide for this matter would be appreciated. Kind regards for Admiral Kahoku. We'll get to that. Let's see. Let's hit up the ExoGeni facility, because I have concerns about that. I think we should follow up on that. Every time we undock, we gotta watch the Normandy pull its big, big ass around. Anything in the asteroid belt? Start with. Yes. We got metals. Anything cool here? A hydrogen helium gas giant. Revealed a strange unmanned vessel in orbit around the planet. Kali brought it on board, and determined it was Asari made, but very old. She discovered several ancient artifacts inside the vessel, including one of Matriarch Dillinger's writings. Joker did mention that, yeah, this is a fat-ass ship we're on. Travel is not advised. Interesting. Clomarthu. In terms of size and orbit, Clomarthu is a virtual twin of Earth, but utterly lacks life.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Alright, let's land on Notacrux. Notacrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. It would seem to be perfect for life. The relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it hasn't allowed insect analogs to grow to frightful size. Unfortunately, Notacrux is the case of almost not quite. Thunderstorms are as common as on Earth, but in Notacrux's thicker, oxygen-rich atmosphere, they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. So it's California. More damning, however, are the large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float on the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. Oh, so it's California. Okay. We found Space California! Who's coming with us to Space California? And I click random and we get... Ashley and Tali. Okay. Tali seems to be a mainstay. The silly... Oh no. Oh, this is that planet. Okay, good. I'll find it, don't worry. Let's start off with this anomaly. But I'm seeing some red dots. Over here. There are enemies on this planet. Thorian creepers. Oh dear. Happily, we are in a great big tank. Goodbye. Can these guys actually do anything to my, you know, big old tank if I just sit here? Like, can you damage it at all? Come on, man, beat up my tank. So yeah, if you attempt to fist fight a tank, you lose. I just wanted to make that very clear. Ooh. That one was kind of tough, actually. Ooh, Krogan armor. Do we have Rex with us? No. That's fine. An assault rifle. An Armageddon shotgun. Incidentally, Penguin, you mentioned that these little trailers would be, like, super easy to, depressurize. And it occurs to me that maybe they're meant for, like, folks like the Volus, who are small and compact and live in pressure suits anyway. Whee! Alright. We can mine this. Parked and on level terrain. I'm sorry, it has to be on level terrain, like that. I mean, I don't require oxygen, I just really like oxygen. It's comfortable. They made the Mako even more hilarious. Yeah, they put boosters on the back. Not these boosters. Not like the jump boosters. I mean, like, boost boosters. Like F-Zero, you got boost power boosters. So now you can climb like a 90-degree wall pretty easily. That said, I am using, a mod that makes the Mako ridiculous again. Because they did try to tone it down in Legendary Edition. Can you imagine trying to intimidate Commander Shepard? Can you imagine trying to intimidate a woman who drives the Mako up 90-degree surfaces as a matter of habit? Who does this in vehicles? She is not afraid of anything. She's not afraid of gravity. Could imagine trying. Yeah, that's fair. And as the series continues, we will learn that, there is no force in this universe that can frighten or stop Commander Shepard. So that, I'm throwing the Mako through that one place in Sonic, like Solaris? I think it is. I would love to drive the Mako through the Solaris Festival. Solania. Okay, thank you. It's been a while. I discovered earlier that there is actually a mod for Sonic 06 called like Echoes of Solania or Flames of Solaris or something like that. Apparently one of the things it does is it gives every character their own story mode. So like Blaze has a story mode, Knuckles has a story mode, Tails has a story mode. I'm very curious about this. I'm gonna have to look at... Yeah, the problem is that it's been under development for a long time, and development seems to have stopped mostly. Or hesitated, or paused. But believe me, I'm gonna look into it, and if it's in a playable state, I see no reason not to play Sonic 06 again. Like, my 2-year anniversary on Twitch wasn't all that long ago, and I really didn't do anything for it. Maybe instead of revisiting Hypnosis again, on permanent hiatus. Oh, you found it? Drop a link if you would. But yeah, if it's in a playable state, maybe that's what I'll do in a while. I don't know. This weekend I do have plans. And those plans involve Sonic the Hedgehog. We are going to play Sonic Adventure. It's the cows. The fucking cows, man. I hope it... I can't remember if these are the shifty cows. Be your first time seeing a playthrough of it. Cool. Now, what cows are these? Are these the shifty cows? Don't know. There's a cow somewhere in the game called the Shifty Looking Cow because it has little arms. And, one of the developers was freaked out by it. Like, their comment was, never trust anything that can milk itself. Which includes humans, but I don't think he realized that. And... so, the shifty-looking cow will sneak up behind Shepard and start picking Shepard's pocket. You will steadily lose credits the longer it's standing behind you. Do I trust humans? Sometimes. It's kind of a coin flip. Anyway, I love the shifty-looking cow. I think there's a reference to it in one of the comic books. I don't own any of the Mass Effect comics, although I've been thinking about picking them up. We are getting awfully close to wrapping up time, so this is likely to be the last side quest we pursue tonight. But don't worry, we have more side quests to do tomorrow night. And many nights in the future. But right now, we got Thorian creepers. They're everywhere. Go, go, go. Tungsten rounds, proton rounds. Thorian creepers, not Tholian creepers. I think Tholians are Star Trek things. Like the Tholian web. Sonic P06. Yeah, Sonic P06, they're not using any of the actual, I can't pull the, there we go. They're not using any of the story mode, they're just remaking the levels. So I'm less interested in P06. I'm gonna... When the stream ends, I'm gonna Google around real quick, before the stream ends. And I'm gonna see if I can find what I'm talking about. Storage locker. Legacy of Solaris, thank you. I knew it wasn't Flames of Solaris, but it had to be something something Solaris. Alright, if you've all found it, then there's no reason for me to dig it up, but...
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief ExoGeni researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Dr. Aki Ross?
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what ExoGeni was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. ExoGeni was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the ExoGeni site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally ExoGeni would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
ExoGeni, is full of real scumbags. You notice that?
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen. Open fire.
Oh, isn't it?
Open fire!
Well, you can fly then, ma'am. ExoGeni's second-rate mercs prove no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. They brought it on themselves. Anything Ashley can wear? Oh, right. Light Spectre? No, not really. All we've got is a light armor for her. Oh well, I'll equip her later. We're just gonna get back up to the Normandy, I think. I think you should go to jail. Well, that's not gonna happen. Okay, then, I guess I can just lift you into the ceiling and let Tally fire a load of polonium up your butthole. Like, that's not what I wanted to happen here. But... ExoGenny hasn't stolen water from starving people as far as we know. They did shut off the water on the to the colony, didn't they? Or was that the Geth? I'm gonna blame ExoGenny on that one. Anyway, that's where we're gonna leave it tonight. Tomorrow is... What is tomorrow? Friday! Oh, good. We have one more night of this. And then it's on to the weekend. And I really hope I have Sonic 06... no, not Sonic 06. I really hope I have Sonic Adventure set up right. I really hope so. If not, then we will find out, I think. A 360 version of Legacy of Solaris. Yeah. Sometime I will have to install this and see if I can get this to work. But Legacy of Solaris looks really cool. That's exactly what you were hoping to happen, wasn't it? That is exactly what you were hoping to have happen. Thank you for that. Alright, I can't top that. Let's just go. Good night, everybody. Good night.